Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the vlog. I'm about to head out for a workout, and if you watched my last video, it was all about not having Wi-Fi. It's been a week for sure, but I finally have Wi-Fi. I need to show you how they had to hook it up. This is how you live out in the boonies. Okay, so when you live out in the boonies, they have to, you might notice this cable, so it runs all along here, and it goes up to, all the way up in the tree. So yeah, that's how they had to install everything, because, there's not a whole lot around here. There's only like one option for internet, so that is fun. Other than that, you know, the downside is that it's not any faster, so it's still pretty slow for live videos, for podcasts, things like that. So hopefully, you know, at some point or another, I will have another option for internet. Maybe my next move is to move closer to town. As much as I love the view here, it's not the most convenient. It's not close to anything, and even as an introvert, I'm starting to feel a bit isolated, so you never know, I might start looking. But until then, I will enjoy the view. I'm gonna get a workout in and come back and do the usual, cook up some food, a bunch of nothing. I do have a few things in my mind that I'll probably discuss as well later on in the video, so hang tight for that. I will see you in a bit. Okay, back from the gym. I am making some salmon, and then also, of course, a salad to go with it. I wanted to show you how to cut a mango. It's been a while since I've had a mango, so I just want to show you how to do it. For some, it is a mystery. I've done a few posts about it, but you know, sometimes people miss it, so here we go. First, I cut off the butt, because that gives me a little flat spot to set it down so it's secure, so you don't chop your fingers off. With a mango, there is a seed that goes down the middle. So the seed is right here, so I'm going to cut on both sides of that seed, so that it's a pretty large seed too. So you can see it right here. So now I'm just going to go to the other side. If you want to get as much off of this as you can come along here. Sometimes I just like to eat the ends of these straight off, because it's good. It's good mango, so that's a plus. A little bit of a little dry spot right here, but it's not too bad. So next, what you want to do is be careful. Normally I would use a smaller knife, but I do not have one. So you could put the mango on the cutting board in this sense. I put it in my hand because I can feel, you know, how far I should go down, but don't do this at home. You could just really potentially cut yourself. Alright, I'll just do it in here to be a good example. So yeah, just like that, you have these little square parts of the mango, and then you can just happily scoop it out with a spoon right onto your salad or whatever you are currently preparing, and that just kind of saves you some of the pain of the mango, because I see a lot of people trying to peel them, or just overall not knowing what to do with them because the seed's so big and they don't know. So just wanted to show you that. had a good workout. I'll show you the finished product of this, and then, you know, the usual, getting to all the work stuff. Hopefully that was helpful. This is just arugula, avocado, peppers, and then I'll use some balsamic vinegar and the salmon on top. I'll show you that when it's done. Okay, so this is the end product. Salad, salmon, deliciousness. I'm looking forward to the mangoes because it's been a good hot second since I've had them. And the reason why is because I've just been kind of paranoid about everyone touching them. I know that I tend to touch mangoes a lot when I'm trying to figure out if they're good or not, but I made sure to give it a good scrub because I miss them. So wish me luck that I don't catch COVID. But I'm gonna eat this now, get done with a lot of work. It's a weekend, so my weekends are generally higher workload days. I'm doing programs for clients and emails and stuff, so gonna hop into that. See ya when I see ya. Okay, so it's now many hours later, and I would like to pretend that I have something new and exciting to show you that I'm eating, but that would be a lie. It's just ground turkey, salsa, and mangoes. This is basically the most lazy meal that I could put together because it's really hot. I just went for my walk, which happened to be 10,000 steps, and it was 96 degrees outside, and I live on a hill, and so it's like an outdoor Stairmaster basically, and it was pure joy. It was actually too hot for me to bring Carly with me. She got to a walk earlier, but she would have roasted if I would have taken her with me. I know. She knows. Yes. She just wants my food. Yes. And she like pretends to be nice, and she's like, "Give me your food." So yeah, nothing exciting as usual. But I'll eat this and then show you whatever I'm eating after this. Fun times, right? Got the usual dessert here: peanut butter powder and protein powder. Gotta turn the music off so YouTube doesn't hate me. So yeah, peanut butter powder, protein powder, and some berries. I think I'm going a little bit over on carbs with this. A little bit. I think it's like a little bit over. Not bad, but I think I'm a little bit ahead of schedule with cutting, so I'm not too worried about it. After looking at some physique comparisons, I noticed my metabolism, I think, has changed a little bit in that my maintenance calories are actually higher now than they were the last time I did my show. Probably because I have a little bit more muscle mass, hopefully. Just some observations, I'm sure I'll figure it out. But yeah, so gonna eat this up, finish some work, and then I will hit you with the thoughts that I've been storming around in my brain all day long, and then probably end it there after that. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I am done working for the night. My brain is fried, and it's time for me to do something that doesn't include thinking, which is probably watching something on Netflix. Usually I spend about, way too long trying to decide what to watch on Netflix, and then by the time I decide what to watch, I end up falling asleep while watching like the first 5 minutes of it. It's the reason why I've not gotten through the whole series of like the Jeffrey Epstein thing. I think I'm on episode 3. I mean, my mind is blown. It's taken me about forever to get to episode 3, but yeah, maybe I'll finish that up tonight and just not allow myself to browse Netflix and just pick that and finish it. Unsolved Mysteries is also a good one. I'm on episode 3 of that as well. Apparently that's the number where I just get to and keep falling asleep. But man, has anyone watched episode 1 of Unsolved Mysteries? That one kind of blew my mind, and I want to know. The downside to this show is that you just don't know what happened, and I hate that. I love the mystery about it, but I don't like not knowing it. I wish that they would just be like, ha, just kidding, here's what actually happened, but that's not how it really goes. So, back in the old days, they used to have updates sometimes, and you'd like wait till the end, and you'd be like, yes, there's an update, I know what happened, but this is new, so we're not there yet. Anyways, so what has been on my mind lately? I've been thinking a lot about the show, everything that's going on. I don't know if it's going to be canceled. So far, it's still going on. I've been worried about, traveling from California to Texas, two places where COVID is currently surging. It is still 3 months away, so, things could turn around a little bit. I will be at pretty low levels of body fat, which is a big stressor on the body. I'm kind of a stress ball to begin with, so to be really hungry the majority of the time on top of it, it's definitely more of a stressor. I got, I think, a little bit of comfort talking to, we had a functional medicine doctor on the podcast this week, and it's going to be out Monday. If this is out after Monday, the link will be up. Just Mind Hub podcast. It was a really good podcast, and that's kind of where my mind is going with, the show and everything, and I've realized just what a shift my mind has come, because of COVID, and just realizing the importance of preventative medicine versus trying to fix something after there's a problem. So like modern medicine, if you have a problem, you go to the doctor, and then they try to do something for that is already occurring. So they give you some sort of medication, but it's kind of like a Band-Aid. You're treating the symptoms, and it's kind of a little bit, too late, I guess you could say. So throughout all of this with, COVID and everything, I think I was thinking about how is it really surprising that there's people walking around not wearing masks, not taking the preventative measures that you could take, to reduce the risk of COVID, when the U.S. in general has paid zero attention to preventative measures when it comes to any disease. So, shouldn't be surprised. This just going to be the first thing that we want to stress importance of preventative measures. Is it? You think it's going to sink in after all this time? Probably not. So, what I'm getting at here is my focus has just gone from, this aesthetic goal thing, which I've always had health as a priority. It's been very important to me for a long time. But I want to basically help people get to their healthy points. I want to give out helpful information, and it's just more than just pertaining to aesthetics and physique and stuff like that. Of course, you can do bodybuilding and also be healthy, if it's natural bodybuilding. If it's a little bit, iffy if you're not doing natural bodybuilding, but of course, I'll still have physique goals and stuff like that, but I just really want the attention to be on prevention and diving a little deeper into what that means, how to, disease prevention in general. If I would have done things all over again, I feel like I would have gone into functional medicine in some way, shape, or form. It just is incredibly interesting to me, but I can hope that even just as a coach, that I can begin to plant a seed with prevention, and that doesn't just include the physical body, but prevention and just the whole system. Your mental state, your resolving past trauma, going to therapy, working on your emotional health, along with the physical, because it all goes together. Your body is not all separate parts. It works together, and that's just been my main focus this throughout this whole quarantine. And I'm having a hard time switching headspaces over from wanting to really help people with health, and then going into the show with bodybuilding. But this little sliver is for me. So, I don't know. I can't say this for sure, but this could be my last show just because I really just want to continue to focus on helping people and being the best coach that I could be and making that the priority, because there's just something about through this time where my passion for coaching has grown exponentially, and I'm hungrier than ever to just keep improving and keep helping people. And it's what, makes me want to wake up in the morning. It's what makes me excited to work and do everything that I'm doing. And I feel very grateful that I get to do something I'm passionate about, and I just want to get better at it, and I want to help more people. So, long rant short, sorry if that was super rambly, but in a nutshell, I want my focus to be on coaching and helping people the best that I can, even if that's, focus even just related on the podcast right now. I'm loving doing the podcast and having people on and just being able to give out information that is hopefully valuable to people that they can apply to their lives and that they can use. I know podcasts have been really, really helpful for me. So it feels really good to be able to put stuff out there like that as well. So Monday, there's going to be an awesome podcast episode out, and you don't want to miss it. So make sure to tune into Mind Hub Podcast. I will put the link down below. Thank you so much for listening to this ramble and for dealing with my kind of lackluster videos lately. I haven't had a lot of creative energy. I've been putting, all of my energy into work, and so all of that emotional energy is going into clients and coaching and stuff like that. So the creative aspect of it, it hasn't really been there, but I feel like it's kind of a good trade-off. It's going to a good place. So I'm sure it'll come back. But for now, I apologize. It hasn't been a very creative spark in my YouTube creative career. But yeah, I appreciate you watching, even if I'm just documenting my food. And hope you continue to follow along to whatever happens between now and October when I step on the stage. Thank you so much for watching. I can't talk. Peace out. I'll see you next time.